All right, guys. You ready? Cancer, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's also your astrology summary, Cancerians. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. And above all, this is your reading. So I'm going to describe to you the energy, but you apply it to where it resonates in your life. Cancer, there's always an extended reading that I hope you will join me for. That link is down below in the description box. I will pin it to the top of the comment section, and I will attach it to the end of this video so you can just click right on it and get right to it. Please remember, if you really love this video, to show that love by liking it. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you can ring that notification bell and know when I upload your favorite content. If your sun sign video doesn't resonate, I make 12 videos a week. So check out your moon sign video. Check out your rising sign video. Lots of times they resonate more. Like lots of times, depending on what's going on in your natal chart. And I also have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I go live 5 days a week. So you can talk to me live chat. I do a general tarot card reading and astrology overview for that day. And I hope to see you guys there. I have a special announcement at the end of this video, so I hope to see you guys there. Okay, we have one card on the table and we got to dig into it. But let me get into the astrology first. We're going to go over briefly. There's no huge moon related events, and that's usually a new moon or a full moon. That just passed. So we're headed toward now a new moon once the sun transits from Aquarius into Pisces. We'll have a new moon in Pisces. That will be the next moon phase for us. It's about a week and a half away. So, you know, it's just time is passing, right? But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. So the moon is going to be starting out in Libra. And when it's in Libra, it is going to be, I wrote it down. The moon is going to be in opposition to the Chiron-Jupiter conjunction. And so there's lots of, around that time, especially for those of you, let me see, who are born around 8 degrees Cancer, that will square your natal sun. And so, I mean, it could cause some tension in your relationship. Some relationship issues could come to the top, to come to the surface, and in some ways you could be sort of ignoring the pain or trying to make it work when it doesn't. So there's definitely conflict there. Later on, the day later, when the moon is still in Libra, but it'll be closer to Scorpio, it is going to make a trine to the Saturn-Sun conjunction. And so for those of you who are born between like 21 and 30 degrees Cancer, this will be, this will be square your natal sun, but it's a trine. So it's kind of like, it's almost like a challenge because there's nothing going on. It's a challenge because there's harmony. It could bring attention to you guys. Like it could get attention from an authority figure, but almost really easily. And that, I don't know, I don't think that that's necessarily bad, but it could challenge you to level up. But that's a good thing, right? So just be very, very aware of that. In terms of Cancer, what's going on in your home sign, there's nothing going on. There's no planets there or anything, but I don't want to say anything, but there's no major planets there or anything. So just think about where your natal suns are. And I wrote down some energy. I wrote down some energy for you guys to consider. Those of you who have natal suns between 18 and 23 degrees Cancer, so that's later in Cancer season. Those of you who have birthdays later toward the end of Cancer season, your natal sun is going to be trine to Neptune conjunct Venus. This is a very romantic time for you guys. It's very flowery, it's very dreamy, it's very lovey-dovey. It'd be very easy for you to spend too much money and fall in love without really knowing somebody. So just FYI. Natal suns, those of you who have your natal sun at the very end of Cancer, like say between 25 and 30 degrees Cancer, you know, because we've discussed this before, your natal sun is in opposition to this Pluto-Mercury conjunction, which is very powerful and very disruptive. And I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are having some deep and very painful conversations right now that kind of blindside you, FYI. And then we have natal suns. If you have your natal sun between 8 and 13 degrees, not the date of the month, degrees of your natal sun, that's kind of like those of you who are born like middle of Cancer season, right there in the center. Your natal sun is going to be square to the Jupiter Chiron conjunction. So, and that's going to last for a while. So I just want you guys to be aware of the challenges that are going to be coming up and how you deal with pain. Excessive mood swings, drama. See, by Friday, the moon is going to be, the moon itself is going, by this next Friday, so the end of this week, the moon is going to be conjunct Pluto. Mercury will have moved on and the moon will be conjuncting Pluto. And that's going to be in direct opposition to those people who have their natal sun at the end of Cancer. So this, especially for you guys, will be a very moody, very sad, maybe lots of pain, but catharsis, transformation. Think of that like accepting an ending and actually getting through it and feeling the feelings and letting it pass so that you can start something new. So just an FYI, things to watch this week for you guys. But like I said, no huge events on a general plane. But we do have a card here. And I got to say, this is something. And there's so much more to get into. Confusion. There's confusion and things are not clear. You don't know which to choose. I'm going to tell you now, anytime I see this card, I say confusion is BS. Because confusion is just a symptom of you arguing with yourself. Really what these cups are the divided self that you're reflecting on the outside. I don't know what to do. I don't know. You don't know what to do because you're arguing with yourself. You're arguing with your heart. You know exactly what to do. You know what's right and wrong. You know what's right and wrong for you, but you're arguing with yourself because it's not making this person happy. It's not making, what if I give this up and I miss this and then this and then this and then, no, you know what's right. You know what's right. This means that you're not listening to your heart. So what you really need is some quiet time this week, Cancerians, to just breathe and let yourself feel the truth. Whether or not it's painful, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. King of Pentacles, we have Wheel of Fortune and King of Pentacles. There could be some confusion around your career or around your work or job. You don't know why something didn't work out because you thought something was going really, really well. But somebody maybe didn't select you, didn't choose you. There's some shady shit going on. I can tell you that right now. There's some emotions that have got you all caught up or something that you're hung up on that is hidden in some way. A hidden hang-up, trying to figure out what went wrong. It seemed like everything was going right. We have this Major Arcana Wheel of Fortune, good luck. With a King of Pentacles, with somebody who's very good with money or with a boss of some sort. And then all of a sudden there's defeat. Or it may be for them though. It may be you didn't even see it coming, but somebody that you really trusted ends up being taken down some way because listen, somebody that you trusted and thought was on the up and up wasn't. And ultimately, I don't think you realized how tied up they had you, how hung up in emotions, how twisted they'd got in you. I don't think you realized it. And I think what's starting to happen is that's just starting to be revealed. More to go. We've only just begun, Cancerians. You're doing great work. The universe wants you to know that. You're doing exceptional work and people are taking notice. Absolutely. And Empress is here. This could be mother energy. This could be just you energy, feeling good. It's coming out a little bit in the future. Let me show you the cards. Coming out a little bit in the future. So ultimately, I mean, there's something good coming. There's something good coming of this. I think actually there could be some distraction. That's what this could be. Some sort of distraction and you not wanting to make a decision even though things are going extremely good, but there's an emotional thing that is clouding your judgment and not letting you see just how amazing other things are going. There's a great opportunity here, especially for career and success. So ultimately, there's a sense of keep working on it and keep focused on your good work because people are taking notice and things will work out. Something was making it fail, like something that you couldn't put your finger on. That's why the Moon card is here. It's like, yeah, the Five of Swords is there. There's defeat, but you couldn't figure out why. Couldn't figure out why you were getting denied, being hung up, not anything, nothing moving forward. it will resolve itself and it'll work out exceptionally well. But let's see, what does Cancer have to do? Because you're doing good work. It's not about your process or what you're doing. What is it? What does Cancerian need to do? What do we need to do? The Four of Cups isn't communicating with me, God. You may need to just make a decision to end something, stop something, quit a job, break away from something, or start all over again. And realize that this disinterest, they're not paying attention to you. Somebody's not giving you the attention that you deserve. And ultimately what it's saying is, so end it. Like, make the executive decision, cut out the emotions. You have to be very intellectual here and just use your brain, not your heart, because your heart is what's keeping you stuck and not being able to see. If you just use your mind and become very objective, if you just use your mind, you'll see it's over. Something is completely finished and you just have to let it go, because there's prosperity waiting to move on in. And this could be an actual woman too. It could be a woman with money. It could be a woman that's successful. It could be somebody. It's just like there's success. It could be you, right? It's just, there's so much success on the other side of, being stuck or being hung up. So what is this stuff that we don't see and we don't understand? Can you help me understand what this is? The Sun card is looking forward. That's all the universe is saying. The Star card is here. So you have the Empress, the Sun, and the Star card that all fell out. All of it. Guys, I don't know what to say. That's the happiest combination. That's all major, dude, guys, that's all major arcana. These are the happiest cards in the deck, and it's not far away. You're talking about the end of the week. Like, something exceptional is going to happen right now, because it has to do with something you can't put your finger on. There's shady shit going on, or just stuff you're not going to be able to figure out. There is confusion here. Your emotions are getting in the way. Clear your mind of those emotions, and then you can finish it off. You can end this confusion, end it, and let something be done to make room for something exceptional. You want to know why I say something? Is because this is a general reading. This isn't a love reading. This isn't a career reading. So this is going to, where does it resonate with you, right? If you're hearing me talk and you're like, this is my love life. Yeah, this is your love life. This is my career. Yeah, this is your career. That's what I'm talking about. I'll explain the energies to you. You apply it to where it resonates, okay? Let's get a moon card out, because we always need a moon card for our Cancerians. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I love you, God. What was the Leo full moon like? What happened? What happened? I know something happened. You let me know in the comments below. Don't let pride get in your way. What happened? You know what pride is? Pride is not yielding when you know it's over. And it ends up hurting you. Pride is not saying sorry because that would make you vulnerable. Or pride is staying in a relationship that you know isn't working because you're too scared of facing the ending. Don't let pride get in your way. Pride is a main cause of why you're confused. This tells me you're not really confused, that the information is absolutely clear. It's just not what you wanted to hear. Or it's not the way that you wanted to feel. So you're trying to hyper rationalize and talk yourself out of what you already know is true. And I'm going to be really tough with you. And I usually am. Because, you're not the pussies people make you out to be. You're just not. Okay? Okay? You're not. But look at what's on the other side of this. Look at all the abundance and the joy that's on the other side of admitting the truth. Admitting what's real. And maybe even for some of you, admitting defeat. Because somebody here is just not interested. And that may be hard to see with your heart, but once you see it with your mind, it's going to be easy for you to end it. And you need to end something, especially when that moon goes into Pluto. Remember, I'm sorry, not goes into Pluto. But when that moon goes into Scorpio and then at the end of the week conjuncts Pluto, twice you have a run-in with Pluto, which means you better accept some endings, Cancerians. If you don't accept the endings, then the beautiful new beginnings don't exist. So what do you want? You want an old broken thing, or do you want a new good thing? I know half of you just shouted out, I want the old. Of course I want the old thing. Of course. Well, that's your ignorance and that's your misery. I can't save you. You know, my sister always says you can't save stupid. Yes, I did. I just said that. I can tell you what's up. If you don't take my advice, you can't save stupid. Let's get some details. Not what's going to happen. What does Cancer need to focus on to get them to the best outcome? Once again, you need to focus on the future. You need to focus on what's going to make you feel whole and complete. You also need to focus on learning how to tell people no and set boundaries. You have to invest in yourself. Why do I know this? Because we got the King of Cups. And there is also wonderful things on the horizon. Maybe you don't see it right now and you're like, oh, there's nothing good going on. Oh, there's going to be something wonderful. And how stupid will you feel when something wonderful comes in when all you've been doing is being a pouty-faced brat? Why are you only happy when somebody's filling your cup? You got to learn how to fill your own and keep it filled. And that's what King of Cups is. King of Cups is the person who is the evolved Cancerian. This person knows how to fill his own cup and how to keep it full. And he isn't sitting around waiting for other people to help him out with it. This is emotional stability. And this is your ships are coming in. So I do think that most of you face yourself. I think most of you look at the situation honestly and feel that tremendous pain and release and let it go. And there is a sense of just getting yourself back, of finding yourself again, and also finding a huge and beautiful opportunity. What is this? No, I gotta use this stick. Hold on. All these beautiful cards here, God. What is this? What are these? What is this? The devil is here. It's the devil. Business. It's a business opportunity or a contract. It's the devil and the angel. Oh, stop. You're fighting. You're fighting between your two consciousness. You're fighting between the devil and the angel and the King of Wands. This is the energy of somebody who doesn't feel good about themselves, so they don't let anybody else be happy. This is the energy of somebody who, it could be a fire sign, it could be a person, but they're very domineering. They feel squashed. They feel just creatively squashed, like they're owned by everybody else, and they just have to make everything work for everybody else instead of satisfying themselves. Yeah, but I don't understand. How does that have anything to do with all these beautiful energies? I don't know. We got to go deeper. Why is the King of Wands here? Maybe this is Sagittarius in reverse. You got to move on from these people. This is twisted energy. That's what it is. Wherever that energy is twisted, you got to stop trying to make it work, and you got to get the fuck out of there. We have the Chariot here. It's time to move on. This is your card. It's your time. You want freedom. Take it. There's also a way, let me say this. If you are dealing with a very shady, twisted person and you have some sort of a contract with them, this is the time to get advice on how to get out of it. If you can consult a lawyer, you can consult, if you have a friend who's a lawyer that won't charge you that much, it's even better. But you could definitely end this contract and get out of it. But you're dealing with the devil and somebody's very manipulative, so think about getting out of it, but use somebody who is an authority figure and take somebody's advice. You got to be very strategic about this, but there is a way to move forward despite the fact that there is some manipulative energy trying to tie you up with contracts, rules, laws, and regulations. But there is a way forward, and that way forward is going to lead to, what is this energy? Aquarius, Empress, and the Sun. Four of Pentacles, financial, certain. You're moving. You're going somewhere. You're packing your bags. Oh, yes, you are. You let me know. We got to go to the extended Page of Cups. This is an offer that you are going to love. This is you. It's like a beginning for you to start over, to pack your bags and start over. Whatever that means to you. Let's go to the extended. Let's go to the extended. The link is below. For those of you, wait, let me do my little announcement. I talked to you about this in December, and I'm finally set the date. I am going to have my first live meet and greet on May 13th, 2023. This May 13th. I'm going to have my first live meet and greet in Austin, Texas. So I hope that you guys can either come into Austin. Remember, you're not just visiting me, you're visiting Austin. Austin is a fantastic city, and there's so many wonderful things here. But the live meet and greet with me is going to be on May 13th. It's 3 hours long because we're going to experience a full sound bath together. There are 3 musicians that are extraordinarily talented. They're healers and they're leaders in the spiritual community that we have down here. It is a tremendous opportunity for me to be able to present them to you. So we're going to be experiencing them for an hour and a half all together, and we can talk and greet each other afterward and enjoy some fabulous pick-ons and food. I'm going to try to get some vendors there so you guys can shop your little hearts out if you'd like. But I think the main things are the treats, the eats, the talk, and the experience of the cleansing. So I am so happy to present this to you. I can't wait to meet you in person. I'll tell you right now, tickets are $110, and they're worth every penny. Worth every penny. And if you guys want to participate live, you're going to have to get those tickets really quick. Like as soon as I post it, grab them, because it's limited space, very limited space. So there's not so many tickets I can sell. Online, we can definitely do that because I'm going to offer it virtually too. There's going to be a virtual experience, which will only be about $30. But the live, you got to scoop those tickets up quick. And then all your travel arrangements, you can choose to stay wherever you want. Remember, it's not just about my event at that point. It's about Austin. And you have so many great things to experience in May. It's beautiful down here. So I really hope to see you guys there. As soon as I get all the links set up, I will tell you exactly where to go. You will know exactly where to go, and I can't wait to see you there. For now, I hope to see you in the extended. Let's go.